E-Vibes team, Becky here. I welcome you all to the Ashanti region. The capital is Kumasi, beautiful place. The seat of Otumfuo Osei-Tutu Nana Yechiao. Welcome to the show. You don't want to miss anything I have for you here in this beautiful city. So guys, when I told you that I was at Comerica, I'm finally here. The person I'm talking to is legendary Yaw Sarpong and Asumapo, obviously, and he has agreed to do this with us. So it's all about celebrating the brand Yaw Sarpong. And so where are we off to? We're off to your hometown.
Yeah, my
right?
hometown.
So there's more, you know, if you stick around with us. Join the ride. Uncle Yaw, this is just, you know, something small from Color Max.
Okay.
We give it to everybody who comes on the show, and there are a few things in there. I'm sure that you don't want to open it, but you can open it, but it's for you.
Okay.
And for your contribution to entertainment, also to gospel music in Ghana.
Okay.
Also, I don't know, but I saw this in traffic.
Yeah,
when I was coming, it
a
was
good thing.
Yeah, and I got it for you. Maybe you can hang it in your car.
Thank you very much.
Thank you also for doing this with us. So, tell me, we're heading towards your hometown.
Hometown, yeah.
We've heard, you know, a lot of stories. You've told most of your stories in your songs.
Yeah.
Tell me, or the viewers, one thing we don't know about you, first of all.
Well, my background, I came from Christian family. My father's side is Methodist and my mother's side is Methodist. So I'm a pure Christian.
Okay.
Yeah, I think people don't know that I'm a Christian. And I've been a taxi driver for about 4 years in Accra.
Okay.
Yeah, I drove from 1980 to 1986 before I left to Liberia. Maybe some people don't know. That's
okay. That's okay. So, so where we're going, what's it called?
Esufia.
Esufia.
Yes.
In Ashanti region.
Ashanti region.
And so you grew up at Esufia.
Yes, that's the place where I grew up. I schooled there before I came to Kumasi.
So we get to see your school there.
You can see my school one day.
You spoke about being a very good Christian. Do you still have the church there?
The church is not there at the moment. But I mean they have a place to worship God. But now I'm in Accra, so
yeah, you moved to Accra. Yeah. Tell me, I mean, life before Accra, before you moved to Accra to become a taxi driver for 4 years, then you move into Liberia. Tell me life before Accra.
Yeah, it's like we were a group. I mean about 4 people. A medical doctor is the leader of the group, and I was an auto singer. Okay. So we used to go to some places during maybe festival times. Okay. That's the place where we began to do all this, and then we came to Kumasi. One church in Kumasi Aswansi, Deliverance Church. So that's the place where Professor Kofi Abraham, he's a gospel musician, yeah, such a gospel. That's the place. When he came there, he saw me, he saw my talent, that I'm a very good singer, and he picked me. I come and live with him. That's how it began. Before I left Accra, Christo Asafo. Okay. Yeah, so from Accra, then I just came back to Kumasi. go back and went to Liberia to search for greener pastures.
But it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
You mentioned you always tell the stories in your song.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I
know a little bit about it.
I know a little bit about it.
Yeah.
I knew that Liberia didn't work out.
Yes.
Then you had to come back to Ghana.
Come back to Ghana.
Did you go to Liberia with the rest of the band, Auntie Tiwa and
No. When I was in Ghana, I was with a Hensine Gospel.
Okay.
So when I go to Liberia, I formed the Asmanfo over there.
Okay.
That's the place I began the Asmanfo.
Okay. So you met all the people who are part of the Asmanfo band today in Liberia?
No,
okay.
It's just only one person who was with me in Liberia. He's playing guitars.
Okay.
I used to play with Liberia, the Asmanfo. I used to play Asmanfo with the Liberians and Sierra Leones and then other national Guineas and all of them. But when I came back to Ghana, then I began to form the Asmanfo. But Asmanfo was began in Liberia. Yeah.
Has it always been music for you? When you were born and you were growing up, has it always been music, or you just had to?
No, all my life is music because they saw my talent when I was a little. Yeah. So I was with Methodist singing band before I joined that medical doctor group. So since my infancy, I was a musician. In my hometown that we are going, anybody knows me as a musician from infancy. So they were not surprised when people were calling my name some times ago. Everybody knew that I started with a very little age.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good to know. And also the kind of indigenous music you do, I mean, it's not common. You don't have a lot of people doing the kind of music that you do. First of all, how did you meet up with the current Asmanfo band that we know? Or maybe the Uhaone saying days. How did you meet up and how did you decide that, okay, this is what we want to do? We want to create music, for a purpose. I just want to know how it all began.
Yeah, it's like some of the group members, they are having their own talents as musicians.
Yeah.
So the way they see me performing, singing and doing it, they ought fall in love in what I'm doing. And they just, when they came, I just texted them and see if they can sing or they can play guitars, and a lot of them passed. Somebody like Tiwa, I just met her on one of the funeral programs with Professor Kofi Abraham. That was 1978, and I saw the way he sings, and I just contacted her. Like, I would do my group called Asmanfo, but I would need her for lead vocals. And he said, okay, when the time. So after 3 years, I just talked to one of my managers for Rapia. He's no more there. He has passed away. And then I contacted him to help me to locate, to go and find Tiwa, and then we go and search for her, and Tiwa to come. He was very good. So all of them, they already have their talent, but I just shape them to build them. Then I get them as Asmanfo. That's the reason why Asmanfo is there. I just call everybody. When you come and test your talent, you do, then you join me.
So far, from the days that you started Asmanfo till today, what do you think is the difference? What do you think you guys achieved? How many albums? How many songs? Can you count?
Well, we have 26 albums, and the difference between our olden days and now is that when we at that time, when we go to studio to record, we have to rehearse about 6 months before we record, because there was so many things around. That thing is not around today, because something like when you are singing a song like 5 minutes and there is a mistake on maybe 4 minutes, 90 seconds, or you have to start again. But nowadays it's not like that. Any place where you have reached in recording, you can restart again. So that's the difference now. There is difference between at that time, the olden time and this time. Yeah.
But when also some of the challenges, what are some of the challenges that as a group you faced, you know?
At first, to get somebody to record you on just a single track is not easy. And because there's no studios around. We have only one studio in Accra, one studio in Kumasi. I think that's all. So if you want to record, it's a very, very, very huge problem. But now, a lot of studios in houses. A lot of studios, plenty studios. So it's not like the first.
Yes.
I think that's one of the problems that I reckon.
40 years of doing music, 26 albums, still counting.
Yeah.
What will be your, I mean, usually people don't like to choose, but what will be your favorite song and what will inspire, or what has inspired that particular favorite song of yours?
Well,
you know that a lot of people listen to your song and they have their own favorite songs. Some people who have listen, who swing. Others, you know, they have their own songs of your albums.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite song after all these years of doing music?
Well, most of all the songs are my favorite songs because any song that I compose, I have. I mean, I don't know what to say, but it's like a song like Senkanye Radia and Mini Hwesufobia. That song is like when I look back to my family. My father was an MP in Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's government.
Okay.
But after the coup in 1966, he was arrested and put him in jail. When he came back, he couldn't survive and he passed away. Yeah. So when I look back at my family and saw my talent, then that song just came. That the way my father is not there, even none of my brothers went to high school. Because of the early death of my father. So when I cast my mind back, then that song came. For all these years, if it is not God, what can I do? Even who will record me? Because I don't have nobody who is, sponsor the song.
Yeah.
That's the reason why that song came. Like Senkenye Radia. If it is not God, I'm coming here so for me. I'll summon some So that song will be my favorite song in all of my songs.
All of your songs.
Why mini Hwesufobia Nania we did my business when I'm in fast in the man. Why na memory din and Kamasami Mobo after my father is dead.
Yeah.
And now then and I'll change my domachadi.
Yeah.
Sana Unumate, Sana Wakwante, say Ubudi Fair no about fighting. That song is my favorite song.
Because you mentioned your dad, how much of an influence has he had on you and your music career, and also your mom?
To be frank,
is your mom alive?
Yeah, my mom just passed almost about 3 years ago. That's the place where we are going.
Okay.
As for my father, in fact, I couldn't see my father clearly because I was about 4 years when my father died. So I don't know, but anybody who sees me today said that, like, if you are coming to be a musician, then you have to come and meet your father because of how he is. Yeah. So
the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Yes.
Wow. And your mom?
My mom,
was she the singer?
She was a singer in Methodist Church. Yeah.
So you followed suit.
I followed suit.
And how many siblings do you have? Do you have, like, are you the only child?
No, I'm a seventh born. I'm the seventh born.
Okay.
Some are there. You go and meet some there.
Okay.
The place where we are going, some are there.
That'll be very interesting. Do you visit there often?
Every day I visit them. Sometimes we talk on phone. Because they are my parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are my father, they are my mothers. So I always
The only family you have.
Yeah.
So you also have children. Your children are following suit.
Yeah. My children. I have 4 children. One is a pastor. Now he is at Legon level 300, but he's a pastor.
Wow.
He goes to Facebook and preaching. Yaw Sarpong. And I have 4 boys.
Okay.
Yeah, four children. 3 boys, 1 girl.
One lady.
Yeah. They all can sing. They all can sing now.
I see one play the
instrument.
Yeah. I think
the second born is trying to play saxophone.
Interesting. Yeah. Following suit for their dad. So, and your wife, we've never heard about your wife before, and people are speculating that it's Auntie Tiwa that you're married to.
No.
I saw a publication on, I think it was a video, something on YouTube, that Yaw Sarpong explains. Something about Tiwa.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Oh, it's not. Tiwa is not my wife. I just picked Tiwa because of music, and he's very good.
Yeah.
So he's with me since 1981, and a lot of people think that why can a lady work with somebody?
Yes.
But that's because Tiwa firstborn he was with me before he gave his firstborn and secondborn.
Oh.
He was with me with my wife.
Oh, okay.
So my wife knows Tiwa is not my wife. Everybody and plenty people know, but you know, at that time we don't have a name. People don't know us.
Yes.
But because the name has reached people, anybody is talking what he likes. But we just leave it to them.
At what point did the name, at what point did you realize that, okay, everybody is talking about you, they know you guys,
yes.
They can, associate with Yaw Sarpong and the Asoma 4 band? At what point?
That was 1991 when we released our first, our second album. That album is our 3rd album, it's our 3rd album.
Wow.
1991. When we released a Joe Nyamie Bibiara Nyedin, that song. After we released that song, then everybody got to know us. So people starting to call us because of our message in the song. Yeah.
Speaking of songs, or speaking of what goes into writing songs.
Yeah.
How do you select? Do you always base your writings in with Bible stories? You back it with Bible stories?
Yeah. What I believe is that my talent, I know the talent is coming from God, because sometimes I can feel some song in my head, singing in my head, so I begin to write it and then I polish it. One of the songs is Odifo Sunday. Yeah, this is the place where I composed the song, the place we are going.
Okay.
Odifo Sunday is he was a prophet. He has passed away about 5-6 years ago.
Wow.
He was a prophet, and I used to come to him.
Is it here?
Yeah.
Are we here?
Yeah.
Left or right?
Go straight.
Go straight.
I used to come to him for prayers, and he was having a church, Cross White Chapel Church. That's the place. This is the church I used to come. It's the place where I get what I want to say in Usu. It's the place where I have that song.
Okay, let's pause a little bit.
You can stop here.
Has this place changed in any way?
It's almost the same thing, but yeah. As for me, because of the music, I used to sing in so many churches. That's the reason why I entered to this place, because and this place is a prayer ground. So everybody comes and pray here. We call it Amangwase Mpaibo.
Okay.
So we come to pray here. That's the reason why. So this is the place where I got Wow, on the saying.
Wow, on the saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
In the
reason why, so the tomb there is Odifo Sunday.
Yeah, the tomb there is Odifo Sunday. That's the place where we bow him. Yeah.
May his soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
So do people still come here?
Yeah.
People come to pray.
People come to pray.
Wow.
People come here.
That's very interesting. We still have a long way to go to your hometown.
My hometown, yes.
So I mean, we won't take, or we won't waste time here.
No problem. No problem.
Move. So what is saying apparently was written or he got the song at this particular point. So for those of you who love Wuha saying Awuswing, this is the place that birthed that song. And so here you go.
This man, he's my senior brother.
Senior brother. Oh, we can say. Nice to meet you. Me pacho dinti aye baye ni say ye who the name and I say Idinu Yaw Sarpong. Yes, mafo aye e industry, especially gospel industry. Mama enyum bebre. Inti no die ye ni say ye celebrating no. Ye hwe bibia ofri. Krofo a omo di ni kan krofo na omo chere ne nema ansa na ye hu nipa no kra no. Inti na osi ende yembe sra no ewo ni fie o chere ye bibia onyi fie. Inti no enu nti na ye nam.
Eso na makwaba.
Yeja. Ye brother Yaw Sarpong onyi no na ye nim se anase family no munyina munim se ye mo brother no opepa be ye ni pachichu a otonyom ti se dia otonyom owo 26 albums. Na ma dwen ho sa.
Okay. Me dase. Ebusuan mu die ana krum ha die. Obia onim Yaw Sarpong kura abremu die. Onim se wo ya dwuntin Yakopon achena enyonto no. Ebusie wo do feeling kura ase a o start kasa no. And o start enyonto no. Nti ono na tipensofo no oboaboa wo mu a o se watese nyema. Wo de ntuntura na wa group wo mu na wo kire wo mu nyom. Esa nti wo de nyomto no feeling kura abremu ana abedusa. Nti abusuane de anase krum ha de bia woni no bia nim se Yakopon eche na de na odi firi so aba. Ya de a abusuane menya de foforo mai.
Na wankasa so e wo ye ni elder brother won so tonyoma na say
oh me an de me ye sofo.
Okay.
Nti se me preach a me de nyomo fam me wo voice am de to nyom e wa so de e de preach de na me nye nipa me ti me voice am de etwa nyom tom. Se de ono ye no.
Ono ye no.
Me pa me de ye asore.
Ana sorry ben sir.
Savior Church on Ghana GD.
Okay. Okay.
Me nda asore.
Na o ni nyom ben pa na o pe a o hu se nyom we die.
Nyom me pe pa ye o ha on say. Na konwura mko ho ntare dada. Nti enu de metabo pa.
Into to me you so one kasa o sorry voice no dey to sa nyom ne mame.
Biti me to na kakra akra.
I mean say bi. Ana because unye
say me makajo say
na so ti he ya no say una oye ni elder brother into to me can dey operation to me catch say ya to nyom ne mame
ande monto to mama
say we ko wire nu we ko ko re mi tanji dada ni shemi wa asisano amama kai senia mawetie
nti debe ne won nyum we mu a eye o favorite song
oh adie etu ni pafo o sese bi ko nwura nu mu a na me ko hwe me ntare dada obu ho a o Yakopon ma no so ko duru stage bi a na ne wura afi na chi se de na wote enti na ahomaso awura no Yakopon so odum ahobrasefo na hantanfo de obre wo masses nti brebi a wa obetie saa nwum we bia no wo de eka wabra bo ho a wo kai a e ma wo nya hantan e wo tibia bia waduru mu ba bia na wo wa Yakopon ma wo so no emne bia wo be kai na wabra wo ase
ya tinini wo TV so radio wa interviews bebre but debe na okitam wa ye nim
wabo asem so
now you're stubborn
papa me gaza ne mabia betima fa aye said what
sa
mabia ntimi nyasa wono de jese yesi obi nya no onye wode no onye
o ti haya
o yes wode bobo
oh
wode bobo
wow
enya sankitwa na wonim panyini ena wonim akona edi krom ha de ubusi obia edi asemba na ya ni me ofa baako efren ko genya nsem osi ya ye budi do osi media tutunda zo bia guzo da so
the uzo video kasa na obewa sa
yeah
ever now I didn't know who so osima ko no be jam say ya ye budi ni do mi na baby na baby ye vie kwa no say ye bi no o ya mi nua no so me man ko mbabo ti me geji baby a betimi afa e good ma ya ye budi ya mi na so be tinte so bi
no
na school say na una odi ni ko school na oni onu ana ko na de osina mo ye 7
ye
8 ono nti ono ye last born ana
last but one
nyame shramu nyame shrawo nso
metu kwa na esiti wa kra abanti amti abra
antiti wa yin na o boys no so sa me passion na here mai se na ofaya so na okase me se antiti wa o shia no na oya onu so be fie
onu de to be frank why family member obi ame ma me nuanu everybody obi ayi no nti yaye emushi ame na
but
no nipa open as empani kadonko kadonko de ne o ti de ne bi yaye
antiti wa onu open as
wasi ye cham no wo ye cham na obetwam ana guy bi do say ma osba men kan tell ade onum si ye cham na obetwam e kwa kakaka wa nya bari am
we nti say obi twa wa wo so kan say obi
ye cham
antiti wa ye chin of ya de ye chin bebre ya fe wa kika nsem bebre bebia mo sha se free ye ni bebia nyamidi mo abedru ene ya ba ni fie say no ka che me say unam mo ko bebi na mo nam kwan so eba nti de nti ana ye ba be hwe bebia ofri ni bebia wa sha se free ni nema mo aye together wa ka hwe me bebia enyuma mabo bebre na atache nkofo abrabo wonso kakra wo ho ne sen
medase obisa mesa za me ba ofaya onchen na che 39 good years ba eso mbeto na bushia no so je metu wa waju ene o mame efu wi o mo kwa minzimi nko no mkoja me kakra wi o mba kwa bato me na maba di mabaka bushia no ade minum se na opanyu ana me nso me panyu to di emi enu nyina ebehia ya me de manko school di me madwen se de pisi panyu no de na mabehia papa de o se me no eye ba ko di me de madwen nyina ma no de o ye bie mu ne yere ne ma ye nyina ka bom enti ya sapo ye obi a enwum to de ope ena ono so na ama ma ye se ma metiwe ametiwe because na me yanka me so me na nwum bi o twere o start is o twere nwum na me se bla enwum we de minti na o twere nwum yo anka me so me ne wan se me to ne honyo na me ne wan me busu me ne obi a ne me ma to sa nwum we ne ba wi ase nyina ma metiwe ani o ma metiwe ani enti asaboye obi a te se de ne bra kin am betu suwi na te se de o kan ye opai ena yen so so ye pen so ya be kan no ena ibi ne nyum bi okra ifiri o ma sore mu gidi ejo nyame si adam se ena ye start se ye bo nyum na ne ga na gidi fo mu de o mo ye nti ama me nso mani agye na ma be kan wo mu nti se o ka se ni nua ne de ne nyum do firi ngora bere mu me nso me de firi ngora bere mu me nso so na me nso be ye de banchi bi esi wa na me nso me de dado aboni nsi na me de asemu na me nso me de aye mic na me nso me de gina wa me to nyum ena ye nyina ebe hia ye nti na kire se o empani wo so de banchi abongu nti esa
ti bebi ama bedru bebi anya medi
pepe so oduma be enya nwanwa se muhu ye se ya sapon ni tiwa ye se esa
oka obo enyuma opepa ewo mo 26 albums na maye mu wo de ne de we he
me de me pan so se anka me so me ne wan same to ne hunyum me di ni wan dance pa di achira mai nanso erade die ade a enya no ade a se no eno no fa ye ni ye nipa bi titi se ye no mo weni erade ayeye sadia oye bi aye menyu mo amefedo anka ko bisa masi na ha baby a mi fre baby a sapo fre ne yetiyo erade adumora kwa ayeye nkani dinda enne aminye se Jesus bontiu na sedru efebra na barimpo omre nyina si na sedru sutobrenso na ye from na barimpo
me hu asema me nkampo mutumi tonyoma awosegu nkrofo mo nya sa we say no sa feedback mo ye den
wo mo nyum to de eye na no kosie de ya me ko eye wo dwansa le bra pani me yire enu na me ko dwansa e ko ye se na papa kokora bi woni wo ma di nkomo se ye beba yie ni bi ti sa me be kraba na se wo bi boni se papa pa cho ye se wo ya Sarpong ni ano na me se o se wi se me ba ye nyuma me pa na ya Sarpong no nti wakoto pen drive 300 gig mo dina se me load am na ye ma o se wo da me paso a o tie ni mu a o su saa nti no afa mu ada nti me osre me ye wi a me mfre no na o suma ni pa free and sound
no emerge pen drive ne ko now on him say was all to yakade
wa ko you here no ato se me nam second za na zemi nam second za me drive na ko bi abigina all mo dina be passenger side o da ya Sarpong nyum eno no bi eti nti we dey insan ko fu ena menya
oto wa onyu mama
wa twene
be stand no wo so boy film ena boys no mo to ne mo mo hu me no biko se no ya Sarpong no ko ni no yesa o se e be ya Sarpong ba be de wa ena o mo se di we e kan de traffic sumu na na me heri ndi onu o mo boys ni ya no se me o hu se me no so da we e no ani di
so
it's like that.
and you've always sound the same. Auntie Tiwa nkofo kan minya feed nkofo say Tiwa voice ne sa nti esi de be na ba ne sa ebi no mu won say omunyi a voice ne sa but hers is always the same.
The enti esa no say ya ono nenwum a otwero no on tronwum a ekọ high onu onim level a me voice ni timi ena o de tronwum no nti mi so meto a me hu se me okay me hon kyere me but obi o tronwum na obato na oni atenkyere nti bedu ba bi ni na uto ena wo kwa asore a na ko to president no se pu na wo yes our voice no ba me o yire me amma me kwa mama anya president no se pu ne binti ni de na obeto no apart from ne de no kwa me tu obi ade asa level na meto nti da bia me voice no te se de tie no nti da bia ono oni munyum a ope e na ochoro na ochire me nso ma ho brase nti nso me tie e to de o ochire me no nti da bia na me ekoyie ma me no nso koma no nti na ya da bia kasa nti o ochoro nyumbo se ho brase o bre wo ho ase ya na nyame ya ma sa ko de nyumo na ye na nso nipa nsa wi o wiase me ase o tie we na o de tworo ye na obi o no ma sa ton na ofa ya de tworo ye o ndimi nto ba me no enam se o de sa de na hye me ndimetimi ato nti ama ya ye combine ye timi the oil we are mean to meet.
Oh, combine also count. That's it. What advice ben na woma yeah young ones now omu eni what can ho brase ho asem. De ben na ofi say omu ebetumi aye a say nyum toyi ye nto nyum keke. Say nyum to no moto mo de no obia anya bibi free mu. Say no me hu say nkrofo bebre enwum na omoto no omoto ma ebinum pese omosa ne de keka ho o hwa de ben na o fi say ye betumi aye a young ones no betumi aye a on be ye tesemu because mo na mo ye standard no
that's it say no enwum no to no akwa te say maya na maya say omo challenge omo ba ye de chama me kasa me bedi ya support wa 39 good years am bedi wechi advice o de mami bia me fa ba se ye na maya na mo to nyum no ujimi
advice
yo o say he ono fi say nikunu ye sofo o ska nti wo choro nyum na obi choro nyum man kro o ska o de be ya o so na chi ni bi enso na ho brase nti o ya kakaka no ko studio no akoye ena onya me ne nyina nso ya adwen ba ko ne ye but ne ma ya no ntimi control mo nti de metimi aka che o man se sa ho brase na ya safo de tworo na nyum nka o mutimi nya bia nka bebo wo mo kire se wo tworo nyum ni wie mpo na wo nti ase a ofa ya ma ya menyum e pese ka me de bro na wo hwem kakara ma me de anye wo mu na nka wa korete me na bia me nso mbese me di moti onye ono visa o de beba no du ba bi o be kasa ya sapo na ya enwum no ma me nti onye ase sa na omo ye nti de mesra omo no sa ho brase no a o de agina so watwero sa anwum no sa ko de hwe ba bia na ye dru nka ede na nka ya sapo nwum no nso o respect ya sapo o so open nwum aboche ton no di ni ho dance nti ka me pese sa ho brase no sa ko di nya ye na odi abedi ni twekwa kugesi enwum ayeye otimi to na enwum ye bibia ba o se me pese papa na twero enwum ma me keke na me to ba nyesika kura mepe ampa so abeto ya sapo no ze kwa kugesi enwum a ya sapo enwum ayeye otimi ekonanim a obia ofa ya ozi bisa on so bre na ho ase nti ka me stress o se sa ho brase ye nka o mu nyina nso mre o mu ase bi na omo nso nko omo nim di se de ya sapon akonanim a ye nyina ye di na ti a ye sua no na nka da chi bi nkola na omo nso ba no omo nso sua ze bi mu di machi o ebi nso ba be di wo machi nti nka omo nso nya te se de ya sapon ye ya be di echi na bi nso me di echi nti afutu a metim di ama omo
a word to the wise is enough. So we're heading towards Yaw Sarpong school, you know, his former school. It will be very interesting to find out exactly where he schooled and find out some of the memories that he had from the school. So, your best require ewa hase, your free hase ya. Say school no eben ye kakra. Inti no say you bet me anante. Ye be faka okay. Inti no ye ko hono nyame ya adoma maybe ye be samba be fa hase yansa na yakọ. Finally, Sophia LA. That's like 40 years ago or 38 years ago that you've been here. What has changed from when last you visited? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I think you can see the trees. I mean,
all grown up.
All grown up, and then a lot of things have been done here. Something like a new buildings.
Okay.
Because they changed the school to JSS, and I mean, so I mean, there's a lot of changes here.
So your block was? Did you school in?
No, I think
this was all new.
All these are new.
New.
My blog is.
Okay.
Supposed to be this one.
We can check it. Let's check it out and see. Oh, there are still school children. Around.
I think they just closed.
Yeah. Okay, this looks a bit older though.
Yeah, this is the type of the building that we used to.
Okay.
Learning. Yeah, and now they have built a lot.
It has developed.
There has been more development there because of the JSS and then because our time is early, local authority. So now there's.
Were you able to finish the school though?
Yeah. We are the first batch, 1979.
And you came out with which grade?
Did
you pass, you failed, or?
I could see, I didn't follow whether I passed or failed, but I know I failed. So I couldn't follow it.
In between?
In between. In between. My aim is just to finish the school and continue my music. Because when I was in the school, I always doing music.
Yeah. Were you the entertainment people? Was anything like that, you know, back in the days? Like I
remember we have a competition at Adankwame. There's a town here. We came out as first because the group that I was in, this group, we used to sing. We used to sing powerful songs. When it comes to music side, everybody knows me here. Wow. The whole town that this guy is a musician.
But does this place bring back memories? Any memories?
Yeah, because sometimes I remember if we have a very big program, then I'm supposed to be in school. If I sat down, I just choose one. I choose to go and sing.
Yeah.
And when I came the next day, you know, it's not even. Sometimes they can sack me from the school, and then my senior brothers will come and then
beg on your behalf.
On my behalf because of the music, they love me. Everybody wanted to. If I have a case in school, everybody will come and support me. So that.
What's your favorite teacher?
Teacher Amu. Teacher. Oh, hey, Teacher Amu. He will discipline you. I was telling the children right now. Teacher Amu.
Teacher Amu.
As soon as it came, my name was Isaac Opoku.
Okay.
At that time, that's our family name. Our father's name
is Opoku. I didn't even ask you.
You didn't ask me.
Yeah.
So everybody knows me in class. Isaac Opoku. But I came out with Yaw Sarpong because of the music that I'm doing. You know, I didn't use the Isaac.
So what happens? So what happens to the Opoku, and where is the Sarpong coming from? Is the Sarpong your family name as well?
Sarpong is a family name.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my father. So he named me after his father. So I use that Yaw Sarpong because I like the tree name than the Isaac. That's the reason why I didn't use Isaac.
Isaac. Okay, so there was an Isaac. Yes. Now Yaw Sarpong. And Yaw Sarpong has become a very big household name. Everybody, like you know, mentions your name. Yaw Sarpong here, Yaw Sarpong there. Yeah. You've done a couple of collaborations. Back then, you don't do collaborations. I was just wondering why you don't. But I've realized that you have, you know, done remix of your song with Pat Thomas,
Kofi Kinata.
Yeah, no, that was another package. And you've had songs, or you've had songs recorded with some secular musicians as well.
Yes, I have sung with Sarkodie, Kofi Kinata, Samini, and we are in the studio with that guy,
was it
Stoneboy?
Oh, you're in studio with Stoneboy.
Yeah, in studio with Stoneboy.
So what necessitated that move to record with secular artists? Because some gospel musicians don't believe in, you know, collaborating with the secular musicians? Why, you know, all of these people?
The fact is that in Bible, Jesus told us that we should go outside those who haven't seen the light. If we believe ourselves that we have seen the light, we should let them also see the light. So let's say if they are in the world, we're supposed to bring them back to God. That's the reason. And as for Sarkodie, he was have an engagement in I think US, and one of the stations were just interview him like the way you are doing. Yeah. And he asked him what music did he like, and he said, "Me, Yaw Sarpong is my favorite artist." And the guy asked him, "So if Yaw Sarpong ready to go studio with you to help to go and do collaboration, will you do?" He said, "Today, if he comes today, I will do." And he asked him, "What about you?" And he said, "I have a project doing, but after that, maybe I'll confront him, or if he confront him." One of my guys called me to listen to what Sarkodie is saying in the US. And I went to one of the websites, and it's true, he was talking about my music. So I called him. The other time I called him, and he responded to me, and he said he's ready to hear, and he came out.
How was the collaboration like?
Oh, it was very, very, very marvelous, because the fact about Sarkodie is Sarkodie is a very, very humble guy. Even he didn't take peswa for the music, and after that he put all his weight behind the song, and in all the places everybody was enjoying it. Sarkodie is a very good musician. It was very good. Yeah.
And when are we expecting all the other songs that all the other collaborations coming out?
We are waiting for the government to lift the ban.
The ban, okay.
So that we can, because Sarkodie himself has suggested that we should do a big lunch in Accra. So we are waiting for the lifting of the ban. Yeah.
Are you fulfilled looking at your journey from back from Aswasi LA to all the collaborations? You've traveled around the world, you've met a lot of people, big people, a lot of people have influenced your life one way or the other. Are you fulfilled?
Yeah, I'm fulfilled, and I know there is more outside there. So this is what I'm thinking for, because a lot of people are trying to engage us all over the world, US, Netherlands, Britain, France. Yeah. So I know I'm okay with my musical career.
And obviously you don't regret choosing music, because it's paying today.
At all. I don't regret to choose music. I know music. As for music, I know music has done a lot for me. Any place where I reach, people will just come to me and shower praises on me. So I didn't regret.
So how do you feel? And what will be that one message from Yaw Sarpong to the rest of the world? People who listen to your music, people who are yet to come into the music industry. What will be that one thing or one message that you want to tell them?
The only thing I know that in this journey or in this world, the only thing man is supposed to have is a faith. If you have faith, everything is for you. And sometimes we always tell them that they should be sober. Because if you carry yourself as big man or anything, you don't respect, I mean, the people that are around you, they will raise you. So anytime you have to have respect for each and everyone, so that your journey in this world can be going far. That's my message for them.
Okay. We're grateful for your time, and we hope that the world will see where, you know, the whole journey started from for Yaw Sarpong and where God is taking him to. Obviously, he's taking you to the next level.
Yes.
You're not stopping anytime soon. And we hope that you have gotten something out of this interview or this mini docu that we've done on Yaw Sarpong, and we hope that you have learned and have been inspired one way or the other. This is E-Vibes coming to you from Asofia in the Ashanti region. I'd like to say a very big thank you to all my sponsors, Carla Marks, Jane Jazz Hair, Miss J Abina, my crew, Mauli, and Lucas, the driver, everybody who made it possible, and the multimedia group for making this possible. We hope that you will stick and stay to this channel, because there's a lot more to explore. There's a lot more inspiration to get from E-Vibes. My name is Becky.